Hello, folks. We are into draft. We've opened pack one, and we have opened Nethroi. I'm excited about this card. I Last couple drafts have been really frustrating because it's just the decks barely came together. There weren't many powerful cards in them. Um, and Nethroi is a great start to any deck. I mean, he's gold, true, but he's so strong that you have to play him. I mean, whenever you mutate, you can bring a whole bunch of creatures back from the graveyard. Usually, he has Death Touch and Lifelink. Even if you're not playing white, black, green, if you're black, green, or black, white, he's definitely playable. So we're gonna take him here. Uh, there's a Glowstone Recluse, which is an okay mutator. Sonar's Hellbounder, which is really good in black, red menace decks. Crystal, not really exciting. And then aside from that, the commons here aren't great, except for maybe the Thieving Otter, which is a really nice blue common, and the Greater Sandworm. But we'll take Nethroi here. We're gonna hope that black's open. Um, Okay, so pack two here. I think we're actually going to take the Migratory Greathorn. If black isn't open, this could be a way to help us get to the land we need to cast Nethroi or mutate him anyways. He's a great mutator. Uh, he helps you ramp, helps you fix, does a lot of really good things. The Insatiable Heathen Phage, on the other hand, is not a great mutator. Just draining your opponent for one life usually isn't very exciting, although occasionally it can add up if you have a big stack. There's a Splendor Mirror, which is a nice white card. But I think we want our main colors to be either black or green here in order to make Nethroi work. We'd love for black green reanimate to be open. We'd love to see back for more in the next pack. We'll just take the Great Horn here. By the way, Essence Scatter is a nice blue spell, but we're pretty far away from blue. All right. So I'm gonna take the removal spell here. Well, there's two of them. There's Divine Arrow, which deals 4 damage to target attacking blocking creature, and Rumbling Rockside. I think we're much closer to white than we are to red. We're going to take Divine Arrow here. Prioritize removal whenever you can. You definitely don't want to be low on it when you go into the draft when the draft finishes, or your deck won't be winning. We could have two Nethroids, but if we're light on removal, it's just not going to happen. So we'll take Divine Arrow here. And we're noting that there's a decent black card here and called the Death Dweller. It could be good in Reanimate as well. It does kind of conflict with Nethroi though. Um, because with Nethroi, you usually get a big creature and then maybe a small creature, and this will remove that. I'm not saying I wouldn't play it, but just something to think about. We'll take Divine Arrow here. Wow, Heartless Act has pick 4. I'm all over that. This is a sign to me that black's open. Not to mention there's a Blitz Leech, a Bushmeat Poacher, and a Durable Coil Bug all in the same pack. Those are all really solid cards. But this is just great removal. It's 2 mana. You can destroy most creatures with it, although there are a lot of creatures with counters on them, unfortunately, in this set, which I think Blood Curdle might actually be better than Heartless Act, but because you don't have to, you can kill anything with Blood Curdle. But we're happy with Heartless Act. We'd be happy with any of these 4 cards. Plus, there's a Humble Naturalist, which could be good in black-green when you have some really expensive creatures. But we'll take Heartless Act. Enough said. All right. So we definitely want our main colors to be black here. I'm thinking either the Honey Mammoth or Memory Leak. Um, the Honey Mammoth is nice. It helps you gain life. Memory Leak though is just great, and its power's gone up since they changed the rule with companions. I feel because now they have to move the companion to their hand before they can cast it. You know it's coming because you see their companion. You hold Memory Leak. They do it. You take their companion and just totally break their deck. Plus, you can cycle this if it's early and you need land. You can cycle it late if there's probably nothing in their hand. We'll take Memory Leak, absolutely. All right. Well, a really nice black green card here we can take that'll help us ramp the Skull Prophets. Um, it's nice because if you're black green, you're gonna have some. Whoops. You're gonna have some expensive creatures. This can help fill our graveyard with Nethroi, which could be really nice. with his optional ability here. There's nothing else here I really want. Anyways, so we'll take the Skull Prophet, and we're pretty happy about that. Nice. Now we can take a Sandworm. If we do end up black-green, we're going to really want to pick up a Back for More or an Unbreakable Bond. And the Sandworm can be really good for that. I'm just going to take a moment here to sort of consider what we have and what's open. Okay, so we've got 3 spells here. The Great Horn's a nice way to start our splash. Excuse me. Um, we'll take the Sandworm here. I think we're looking pretty good. Um, we're not really too high on anything, so we'll take the Sandworm. Another Sandworm. Don't mind if I do. Now we really want an Unbreakable Bond or Back for More. But it does work with Nithroy as well. Like we can put it in our graveyard, bring it back with Nithroy. Total power has to be 10, so you could bring back this and the Skull Prophet, for example. We'll take another Sandworm for sure. So, do I want a third Sandworm? I don't know about that. Um, black, green have been looking. The black has been looking better than the green, I think. Although it's Sandworm after Sandworm after Sandworm around here. We could just take the Rugged Highlands and maybe keep that option open. I mean, you don't have to play white for this to work. You could just mutate it for black green, but I think we're already splashing Divine Arrow here. Let's take another Sandworm. Let's see what we find. Sandy. All right. And now I think we'll take Suffocating Fumes over the Serrated Scorpion. Serrated Scorpion just isn't very good. I mean, sometimes you play it, especially if you need mutate targets, but we don't really need that right now. Suffocating Fumes might be okay. You don't actually, this isn't really a trick because it doesn't target a creature, which is good. And even if they have no 1 toughness creatures, you could really swing a trade in your favor. And the Brushwag. Not a fan of the Schwag. It takes 4 mana to keep pumping this guy. And often you waste your turn when they respond by killing it. But we'll take it. We're pretty locked into black, green, splashing white. Dark Bargain, playable. And a Honeymoon, nice. Okay, that's a nice pickup. I like that. Although our curve's looking a little high with Nithroy, which is mutate for 7, by the way. 3 Sandworms and a Honey Mammoth now. I don't know if we're going to have room for him. He's big. Alright, let's go to the next pack. Okay. So I'm just going to get organized here. Alright, so I think it's the Boneyard Looker here. He's a nice synergy with our graveyard theme. It gives us another reason to fill our graveyard, which I really want. Like, I don't want Nethroy to be our only graveyard payoff. So we can take the Boneyard Lurker. We'll take it over the Great Horn. The Great Horn would be great for splashing, great for ramping up into our more expensive creatures. But I think we need to prioritize the Boneyard Lurker here. Yeah, we'll take him. All right, and now there's a Dire Tactics, which we could splash, although I don't know how many humans we're going to end up with. We could take the Zagath Mamba, which is nice if you have a lot of mutates. We have 1, 2 mutators so far. 3, sorry, with Nithroy, which is plenty to play a Zagath Mamba. But I think it's much more important that we make sure our splash is solid. We're going to take another Great Horn here. So our curve's looking a little expensive. I would say very expensive. So we're going to want everything we can to try to get up as much land as we can to get our more expensive cards out. We're going to take the Great Horn here over the Zagath Mamba, which is a really nice mutate target, but... And the Cavern Whisperer should be mentioned as well. I mean, this is just a solid mutator. 4/4 with Menace is a handful to deal with most of the time. Alright. I don't know if I want another Memory Leak. I don't think this is a Bastion of Remembrance deck. I mean, we want Mutate in this deck. And the token it creates does not work with Nethroid at all. There is a Scoured Barrens here, though, which could help with our splash. That's what we're going to take over a second memory leak. All right. And nothing really good in black-green here either. We're going to take an Evolving Wilds, which will also help with our splash. I'm feeling pretty good about it now with 2 Migratory Greathorns and a Scoured Barrens and an Evolving Wilds. And we're still pretty early in the draft. Wow, late Blood Curdle. Ho 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 ho. Destroy target creature, put a menace counter on a creature you control. In the first pack, Heartless Act was 4th pick. So it's almost like black is open in both directions, which I just love to see. It's just a great removal spell. Should be in any deck. You can definitely get in the pile of Blood Curdle. If it wasn't here, we'd probably take the Humble Naturalist, because as I mentioned, we need ramp. Sorry, I'll show you that card. So the Humble Naturalist allows you to tap for a mana to cast a creature spell, which could be really important. We'd probably love to pick one up, but we're not passing Blood Curdle. Well, speak of the devil. We'll take the Humble Naturalist. There's also Bushmeat Poacher, which is a nice 4-drop, but our card's looking a little expensive as it is. If you look over here, you can see we're really high on 4s. We've got Blood Curdle, Dark Bargain, 2 Greathorns, a Boneyard Lurker. We need to get our curve down a little bit. And the Titanouth Rex, I mean, we already have 3 massive creatures we can cycle if we find it back for more. Take it. And by the way, you couldn't get that back. You could not get the Titanouth Rex back with Nethroid because your power has to be 10 or less. Now we'll take a Symbiote. Great 2-drop. Nice when you have lots of mutate, which we do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 mutators. Gain life. Put a count on your mutator. Yep, get in the pile. Okay, this is tough. Do we want Migration Path here, or do we want the land? Our curve's looking really high. It's tough. We do already have 2 Greathorns, and the Sandworms kind of cycle. We don't have a single 3-drop yet, which kind of concerns me. Oh, fuck. Oh! Auto picker. I'm so bad at this. I have to learn how to stream. I'm talking and not thinking. Sorry, folks. We should have taken one of those cards, absolutely. But we still have decent splash. I think we'll be okay. All right, we don't have anything at 3 yet, so let's take the Bastion here over. Maybe we want a second memory leak. Yeah, we want a second memory leak. All right. That just that really hurt. The excavation mole, by the way, fills our graveyard. Oh, that really, really hurt. Really, really hurt. All right. I think we're still fine splashing white though here. We've already got volume out too. Yeah, we'll be fine. Ram through. We'll take it. Absolutely. We'll take it over the Farfinder. Got to prioritize remove if you want to win. There's actually a Fertilate here too, which would be great. When you mutate Nethroid, the Fertilate actually counts as a 0/0, so you basically get it back for free. But if you want to win, I cannot stress this enough, you prioritize removal. If there was an extremely powerful card here, we'd probably take it over Memory Leak. But we're going to take it over Ram Through, but we'll take Ram Through. Yeah, so the Fertilid allows you to, ramp up. The Boo Nipper would be nice. The Farfinder would be nice. We're taking Ram Through. Okay, well, this is fine, because, we've got another shot on Migration Path here, and there's nothing else we really want. Nothing in black, green, or white. There is a Blossoming Sand, so this is basically exactly the same decision we had to face before. Um, I think with ram through now, I think it's the land. Let's take the land. Yeah, it's selected. We're taking it because we've already got a lot of interactions here. The dark bargain can actually maybe be better than migration path. Like this can maybe get us. We could turn this into a couple lands, right? If we wanted to, if there's land on top, or at least one land usually. I think this is better now that I think about it more. We're taking. Yep, picked. Yep, yep, yep. Take the land. All right. And now there's a lurking deadeye or a jungle hollow. Do we have room at 4? I don't think we do. Our curve is pretty expensive. Although it's a nice way to trade up. I think we'll take it. We need a 3-drop here maybe, but yeah, let's take it. It's a nice effect to use with Nithroy as well. We'll take it. Okay, tough choice here. Humble Naturalist, Migratory Greathorn, or Ram Through. I think it's actually we've already got a Naturalist and a Skull Prophet. There's a Goriak here, which might be the best pick. I think we're taking the Migratory Greathorn. It's going to help us ramp. We need ramp. We could take Ram Through, though. Maybe 2 Greathorns is enough and we just take Ram Through. I think that's the better play. It's a bit definite upgrade over Suffocating Fumes. Um, I'm a little worried about our lack of plays at 3, but I think we're hoping to just skip 3 and move on to 4 here. Take Ram Through. Wow, another Blood Girdle. Black and green is just so like this is pick 5 now. I think it was pick 5 last pack we got one too, wasn't it? Yeah, we're taking a Blood Girdle. Coil Bug, awesome. We'll take that. We need early plays. We could take a Mole. The Coil Bug is a great creature to meditate onto. You can get it back. We can often bring it back from our graveyard, which is nice in our deck. There's also a Mole though, which can help fill our graveyard, and we're lacking at 3. I really think we're set up for land. We don't have to worry about another Migratory Greyhorn. I think we're gonna take the Mole here. Mole, 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 mole. Yeah, we've got some nice 2-drops we already can play. Another Mole. Wow, our graveyard's gonna be getting. I wish we'd picked up a back for more, but I think we'll be okay. It'd be nice to if we milled it, Nethroy some way to get him back, such as Corpse Churn. Maybe we just take the Corpse Churn here. I think 3 moles might be a bit much. We might want to play this. Let's take it. More graveyard synergy. And dead weight. Nice efficient removal, 1 mana. We'll probably definitely end up playing this. We might not even need to splash the Divine Arrow. We'll see. And nothing here. Trap for posterity. Boar. No room there. We have plenty of force. Awesome. We'll take the Jungle Hollow here. Really happy to see that wheeled. Our splash is going to be just fine. Okay, I think we're moving on to then the deck building phase here. Survivor's Bond might actually be better than Corpse Churn. We'll consider this because we have some humans here. All right. So what I like to do, we have to make a lot of cuts. 6 cuts. Well, it's not that much. Okay. So let's put our non-creature spells all in a pile. Okay. So you can tell just by looking at this picture, we've got to make some non-creature cuts because we've got 2, 5, 7, 10, 12, 16 creatures, which is probably too much. At the same time, we have a lot more spells we have to cut. So let's go over here. I think we're definitely cutting Survivor's Bond. Okay, we're definitely cutting Suffocating Fumes. We just have better spells. I think 2 Memory Leaks is a bit much. You want Memory Leak to be among your suite of removal, if you will, right? Like, you need to be able to deal with threats that are on the board, not in their hand. But if you have strong removal spells to go along with it, it can complement them very well. Because if they have a threat on the board, well, that turn you play your remover spell. If they don't, then that turn you play Memory Leak. So I think one of them would be good in our deck. Dark Bargain. It's a 4 mana spell, which is a bit expensive. It could help us ramp. I don't think we have room for the Brushwag. I mean, it just costs too much to make this guy relevant. We have plenty of mutate targets. I think we can cut him. 3 more cuts. So it's Corpse Churn or Survivor's Bond or maybe neither. And we'll cut Dark Bargain. How many humans do we have here? 1, 2, the Lurking Deadeye. Not very much. And getting back a Humble Naturalist would not be exciting, nor would probably the Skull Prophet. So I think we cut Survivor's Bond here. Corpse Churn. We might cut that as well. It'd be nice to have some sort of graveyard payoff, though. We have to make some cut here. Do I want to cut a Sandworm instead, maybe? How many creatures we got? 15. Or maybe a Honey Mammoth is better. The Sandworms are 7 power. The Greathorns are 3, which could go well with Nethroy. You could bring both back. That would go with the Moles as well. They're 3 powered. We're filling our graveyard so much, it'd be a shame not to be able to take advantage of that. I think we cut the Mammoth here. We'll go with the Sandworms. Yeah, I think this is our deck. I'm liking it. We've got the Zagoth Mamba with 4 mutators for him, which is nice. We've got some nice removal here, along with a Corpse Churn to help bring our guys back. The Ram-Throughs, we've got plenty of creatures that will be 3 or 4 or bigger power for it to be good. We've got some ramp here in the Naturalist and the Skull Prophet, which can really help us get up to our big boys here. I like this deck. So let's play 1 white source. That means we have 8 green, 7 black sources. We'll go with another black. It is possible with the moles, I should mention, that we would mill this Plains. But I think that likelihood is small. It's much more likely that we get a Great Horn or Evolving Wilds in time to get that Plains. We're splashing Divine Arrow. I think Divine Arrow is better than a second Memory Leak. It's better than Suffocating Fumes. It's better than Dark Bargain. Is it better than Survivor's Bond? I think so. And it's definitely better than Spring Dry Trap. So let's play it. Alright, this is our deck. I'll see you in the first round. Hello folks, we're into game 1. This hand's definitely a keep. Let's play. So, swag. Nice. So we can cast the Mamba now and mutate on turn 3 to kill this Brushwag, and that's what we're going to try to do. Nice. And we'll get a land out of this, which is just fine. We'll get another black source. Kill the Schwag. Black, yep. And we can attack. Ooh, that's just so strong. So very strong. I was going to say, I think he missed his land drop, but no, he didn't. We just got an extra land. And in blue-green, he might have a hard time killing this thing. I mean, he could capture Spirit, I guess. Um, we'll just attack now, and then we'll play our Excavation Mole. This isn't worth killing, I don't think. I'd rather kill what he mutates with, or his mutation, and the mole might give us something we want to Corpse Churn. So let's attack. We'll hold up Ram through as well. Yeah, we could Corpse Churn that Boneyard Looker. This is an instant, by the way, unlike Survivor's Bonds. He's going to Gust our Mole. I guess I'm fine with that. We can fill our graveyard again. Gets in for 2. Do we want to just Corpse Churn now? I think so. That Boneyard Looker is good enough that I think I'm fine taking that if we don't find something better. Boneyard Looker. We'll attack. He's looking at a graveyard. What's in there? Sandworm, basically. 4 land and a Sandworm. So now we can hold up both Divine Arrow and Ram Through if he doesn't counter this. Oh, we milled the Blood Curdle, which kind of sucks, but we've got removal. Archie, huh? So how much damage are we taking here? We're taking 8. And he's going to tap down our Mole. But he's tapped out. We can Blood Curdle this next turn, and then hopefully we'll win the game. So it sucks taking 8. I guess we could Divine Arrow the Polywog. Maybe that's better. We'll do that as well. This Polywog can really get him a lot of value now that he has enough land to pitch some. Tap the Mole. Or maybe the Great Horn. Mole. Is Ram Through better? I think so. While he's tapped out, let's use Ram Through. Alright. We're still in good shape. Honey Mammoth. Another Mole. Alright, so what's in here now? The Sandworm, I think. And we'll get another land. This is 4 to mutate. Maybe we just cast the Mole and the Naturalist this turn. I wish we could mutate and hold up Divine Arrow, but I don't think we can. So I think we're just going to cast the Mole. Maybe we find Nethroy. There he is. No attacks, end turn. I think we go for it. No counter spells. Ah, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. We can still mutate. I think now just to be safe, we're gonna deadweight this thing. No attacks. Uh-oh. That's why I said just to be safe. Um, and he gets an otter. He's gonna bounce our creature. Why would you not bounce the boneyard liquor? But okay. He elects not to attack. Let's just kill Nathroy while we can, my friends. What is this? Honey Mammoth pouncing short shark. Absolutely. This might be the game right here, actually. And now, mutate the Greyhorn. Get Nathroy. Go under. And we'll get a green. And now, oh, he scoops. Awesome. All right, that was good. That's how our deck wants to work, my friends. That's how it wants to work. I'd love a back for more, but can't complain. Awesome. Next game. Okay, folks, we're into the next game. Game 2. This hand's definitely keep. Let's play. Opponent mulligans. We would like some creatures to go with these removal spells. It's not ideal to have to use your removal on things like a Granite Healer. Here we go. I'm fine blocking here. I mean, I'm not gonna just keep letting this thing through. We don't want our life to go down that much. Air Tactician. We'll definitely kill that. I think we play the Mamba here. And then... But he's green-white. I mean, is this Snare Tactician really something to worry about? He does have a Cycler here. I guess we'll find out. No attacks. Blue, red, green, white. Okay. Another healer. Yeah, I don't think we're worried about this Tactician. Let's just hold off. It looks like we're going to get up to... he could be coming in next turn. In which case, we'd like a white source, but we don't have one anyways, so... Just play this land. No attacks in turn. There's a Cycler. I think we're going to kill this Tactician for sure. Let's just do it now so we can't respond by putting a counter on it or something. We'll tap out, but there's nothing we can do anyways. No blocks. And a Stinger. So he's definitely pretty cycling heavy here. We're gonna hold up Divine Arrow and we're gonna Memory Leak him, see if we can find something fun. Drains us. It's a little annoying. I think we definitely kill his stinger. But let's see what he draws. Belly roll arena, huh? Alright. I'll take that. No attacks. Enter. So it looks like this green was really just sort of a fake by him. He's blue, white, red. And it worked because it got him in for a little bit more damage than it would have otherwise. We'll definitely kill one of these. Although if we draw a mutator, the Mamba might be really nice. I think I'm fine losing a little bit more life. Maybe we block here and Divine Arrow that one because it's clear he's not going to attack with the Stinger. Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy. I think we just hardcast him here. I doubt there's much he can do about this. We need another mana to mutate him. He's very expensive to mutate. He's 7. There's no creatures in our graveyard anyways. Let's get him on the field. That's fine. I'd love for him to try to block with everything here. Nope. Sandy. All his creatures are 2 or less. And he scoops. Alright, good game. We beat Cycling. On to the next. Okay, folks. We are into game 3. We're on the play. This isn't the greatest hand. We could use something early, but I think it's a keep. We're up against Steven Seagal himself. I'm trying to get the audio levels just right here for the background music. I hope this isn't too quiet or too loud. Alright. Starfinder. Alright, so you got a green. It's green, white, red. I think we just cast the Great Horn here. We could just cast the Boneyard Lurker for a 4/4 instead of a 3/4, but I think it's more important for our deck. We'd rather the Great Horn died. This is too loud. Wolfbear, huh? Alright. Well, let's Blood Curdle that. We could wait for him. Playing green, white, red. We could mutate onto the Greyhorn here and get a bunch of land. I don't really like that. Let's just wait. Maybe he doesn't mutate here. We want to kill instead. Probably should have done it in attack there. I'm a little distracted by my audio levels right now. He's not attacking. That's strange. He's gonna cycle Splendor Mare instead of... What is he doing? Okay. He's worried about Lurking Deadeye, perhaps? I mean, we have a lot of cards and we didn't attack. But you might feel pretty stupid now. Alright, we'll attack. Symbiote. I hesitate to corpse turn without any creature cards in our graveyard. That's a big one. So, we could just blood curdle this thing and it might be the correct play. Or, I think so. We can get in for some damage here. I mean, if we use both our blood curdles though, we still have Lurking Deadeye as a way to kill stuff. I think that's fine. Oh no, no, not the Farfinder. That means he's not going to mutate onto it. Or is he? In Swallow Hole. I can live with that. He's going to pacify. Well, he exiled our creature, which kind of sucks. I think... Unfortunately, we can only do one thing at a time here. I think we just play the Skull Prophet and say go here. We could mutate the Greyhorn, get a bunch more lands, but it doesn't seem like it's worth it. That's not good. So he's going to be able to swing for 7 here. I think we just have to eat it. We'll have the mana next turn to do some stuff. Day Squad Marshal, huh? Alright, so let's Great Horn now. I don't like this position at all. Not at all. Maybe we just, I'll go with the Boneyard Lurker here. He's a 4/4. He can block everything except this. If he dies, we can corpse turn him back. Wow. Now I wish I'd memory leaked. Looks like this is game, folks. I'm not sure what we do here. Vivian is usually scoop. Yep. I mean, we have nothing that can fly. He probably uses reach just to be safe. Reach. I think we just move on to the next game here. I mean, what can we do? I guess Netroy maybe? I don't know. Let's try to course and see if we find something. No blocks. Yeah, let's go to the next game. Good game. Hello, everybody. We are into the next game. We ran into Vivian there. It happens rarely, but it does happen. And if you can't kill her right away, I mean, she just spits out 3/3s. They can play creatures off the top of their deck. There's really nothing you can do. Like, why delay? I'd like to get on to the next game. I'm really having trouble with my audio, folks. I'm sorry about this. This is way too loud for me. Maybe I turn this one up then. I hope you can hear that. We can turn this down a little bit more. Maybe that works. Okay, so let's play land. Play the healer. Let's play our naturalist. So it could be red-white cycling. Black-white humans. That's fine with me. Doesn't need the crystal. I think we'll just play. Well, we got 3 sandworms. I think we just play the Boneyard Lurker here as a 4/4. We have a ram through target now. If we don't draw anything next turn, we can cycle one of these worms for sure. Foxy. Alright, so we're definitely going to ram through that thing now. Heartless Act won't work on it. Oh, I think we'll still be fine. We could kill our creature in response, but I'm not sure in white what could do that without us attacking first. So let's just ram through here. You could have 2 1-minute cyclers, but it'd just make it a 4/4. And I think we're okay to attack with the Lurker. You could have Will of the All-Hunter, in which case they will trade. You could have Divine Arrow. It is kind of strange that he just played the Fox. Maybe he was planning on cycling. It's a little too risky for my liking. The Boneyard Lurker is really important for our deck. At the same time, if we get it out of his hand, we're getting closer to our sandworms. Let's risk it. Okay, he takes 4. End the turn. So he's probably got a couple of Valiant Rescuers or something. He's going like some kind of white. That sucks. He's getting exiled. He's probably got some kind of white, black thing going on with cycling and sanctuary lockdown. Yeah. Okay, we're in trouble. Let's cycle our own sandworm. Black. Do we dead weight this thing? I don't think so. At the same time, it would buy us some time, and we need time. Let's dead weight it. I really don't want to cycle another sandworm. I'm hoping to draw. We've got 6 sources. I hope we draw land. If we don't, then it's a playable. That's fine. Cycling with no payoffs other than gaining life makes me very happy. Well, there's a blood curdle, but this thing really isn't a threat. Let's just hold off past turn. He's not doing anything. Cycles Wilt. All cycling and no payoffs makes Jack a dull boy. There we go. Sandy coming down. Cycled Wilt. He's not even playing green. He's just got Wilt because he needs cycling. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of ways to deal with the Sandworm. Like, you could play another human and use Sanctuary Lockdown just to tap them down. But if we get a second Sandworm out there... I mean, what is he holding, for Christ's sakes? Alright, there's a Blood Curdle. That sucks. And red. And a Stinger. Sandy number 2. So far, he's had the answers. He hasn't drawn many creatures, but what he has drawn has been fine. Armor sets, I can live with that. So we're gonna have to kill the Draenei Stinger here. You can just keep tapping our Sandworm down. I think we go with the Great Horn. Okay, folks, we temporarily got disconnected there. Sorry about that. He's tapping down my Sandworm, so we're gonna destroy his Stinger. Okay, we got back without losing our turn, barely. Reflection. And a Snare Tactician. Okay. So we're definitely gonna kill this Snare Tactician while he's tapped out. Let's try attacking with the Sandworm first. The Snare Tactician just accomplished so many things for him. Does he want to trade with all of them? No. Cast the Naturalist here. And we'll kill this Tactician. Gonna cycle. Bring in the Reflection, I think. And try to get in for some damage here. I think I'm fine with... I wish I had Blood Curdle up. If he kills one of our creatures, you blow us out. He's trying to get in for 11. I think I'm fine with this trading there and these two here. You can only kill one of these. If he doesn't do anything. If he does do something here, you could have Coordinated Charge, I guess, which could be a problem here. Let me think. If he does have Coordinated Charge, we'll trade like this. Yeah, I think I like this more. And we'll block here. Oh, it's got Menace. Alright, I think we take it like this. If he has Coordinated Charge, we'll go to 9. How many cards are in his graveyard here? I don't have many timeouts because of what happened there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got a lot of cycling. Zenith Flare is definitely a problem, but we're blocking like this. Oh, okay. That's it? Where's the big finish? Okay. Let's attack with the Sandworm. And just end the turn. Zenith flares us. I hope he doesn't have two of them, for Christ's sake. Such a rigged card. Why would he do it there? He needs the mana here, maybe? If he has another one and he's waiting for us to tap out, well. Alright. Attack. Did he just pass the turn there, or did he have no effects? I don't know. So if we play the mole, we can't hold up. We need to use the Deadeye here, so we can hold up Blood Curdle. End turn. Really? Really? Whenever I always get wrecked by this card, I play this card, it never helps me. I never draw it. Never draw it. Alright. We're pretty dead here. Has Menace. Blood Curdle this thing. That's good. Cycle that. Well, considering we just got ruined this ultimatum, the board's not looking that bad. Come on, let's kill him. Yes! 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 We can't mutate him, unfortunately, but he's still a 5/5 with lifelink and Death Touch. End the game. Concede! Concede! We survived Ruinous Ultimatum! He's thinking. Thinking. Considering it. Woo! I was gonna say, whenever I get Ruinous Ultimatum... Okay, I'll talk about this in the next game. On to the next one. Okay, folks, we are into the next game. This is a keep. Wow, let's just review what happened there. We survived a Zenith Flare to our face for like 9, and then Ruinous Ultimatum. Somehow. Some way. Alright. I think it's pretty safe to find a white source here. Let's get it before we mill it. White. Yeah, see, there's the mole. Could have milled it. Alright, pass turn. Opponent seems to just have blue, and I think it is slowing him down. Might counter our mole. He does. Yeah, so what I was saying about the ultimatums is when you, or at least when I play them, when you need them, you don't draw them. When you draw them, you don't need them. And when you need them and draw them, you can't cast them. So we're going to play the symbiote here first, see if he gets countered. He doesn't know yet that his Sprite Dragon is about to get dead weighted. No counter. He could have Keep Safe, which would rock us. No, he does not. Black. Okay, so he's playing 3 colors here. It looks like blue-red is his main color, and then black is his splash. We'll go over, get a land. Gain some life. We'll find that black, and attack. Cabin Whisperer kind of sucks. I think we can discard our Naturalist. Yeah, he's not really required. You can't mutate onto him. We're getting up to enough for the Sandworm, no problem. We're going to Blood Curdle this thing. Nice, alright. Blood Curdle. He could untap it and block, in theory. Alright, we're on our way. Rock Slide. Live with that. Okay, so do we Skull Prophet here, or do we just cast the Great Horn? I think we just cast the Great Horn. When we mutate next turn, we could get... I think I'm going to Skull Prophet, actually. If we get a land next turn, we can Sandworm. And I think that's what we want to do. If we don't, then we'll probably cast the Great Horn. It's going to attack here. Oh no. It's a dinosaur. Another Sandworm. Okay, so now we're going to Great Horn. We're actually going to fill our library a bit too. Maybe we'll cycle a Sandworm actually, try to hit this land. Another Sprite Dragon. Yep, I think I like that. Here we go. Alright, let's attack with this guy. Six, seven, yep. Sandy, coming down. Or coming up, I should say. So the Sprite Dragon's a great card, but you really want to draw it early so you can play some spells and pump it up. If he manages to kill our Sandworm here somehow, maybe Rock Slide, not sure. We can mutate on the Great Horn with the Boneyard Lurker, get it back. Oh, he's going to duel it. Means he can block it now. It becomes a 5-7. This will pump his Sprite Dragon. Not ideal though. I'm sure he'd rather have had Capture Sphere or something. We still have a Sandworm we can get back though, so let's get that back. Sandworm. And a block. He's saying good game. Good game. Alright, on to the next. Alright folks, we are into game 6. We are 4-1. This hand's a keep. Let's play. Unfortunately, well, we'll play this first. We don't need to search up a white. We've got one. So I guess we don't need green either, so it doesn't really matter with the Evolving Wilds. So we could Humble Naturalist here, or we could just play one of these lands, but then there's nothing to do on turn 3 either, so we might as well just Humble Naturalist. Easy prey. Should have been paying more attention, Humble Naturalist, instead of playing with your pets there. Yeah. So it would have been nice to have a land that didn't come in tapped, unfortunately, but well, if we had the naturalist, we would have been able to play them all. Anyways, let's get a land out of our deck. Play this. Search up a green, maybe black. No, we have 2 black. Green it is. What's going on here? Am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Green. It's funny when we were drafting and we had that pick where I ran out of time with the auto pick or picked the mole for us. This is actually a great card. Like, it was a great move by the auto picker. Maybe this was the best card all along and I was just kind of hemming and hawing, but I was worried about our fixing and our curve, to tell you the truth, but this worked out really well. Alright, let's play the mole. Yep. There's like something called the auto picker challenge where, I think that's what it's called, where, you know, you just let the picker make every pick for you and try to play the deck and see how far you can get. I've never tried it, although it sounds like it could be fun. Alright, so it looks like we're up against blue-green, possibly mutate here. I think we just attack and then hardcast the Great Horn as another creature. If he mutates onto this, well, we've got removal for days. We could just deadweight it to deny him the targets, but it doesn't really seem worth it. It is a Farfinder after all. Great Horn. If he does mutate onto this and we blood curdle it, then he's going to be in big trouble. If we go down to 11, he'll play something else. We blood curdle that, and the game's over. There it is. So I hate to discard any of these cards. We're going to discard Deadweight. And it has Vigilance, so you can swing. Alright. We'll give the Great Horn Menace, because the mole has Trample. So if he chumps the mole, that's fine, I think. But yeah, if he plays another big creature here, he's in big trouble. He's looking at his graveyard. Unbreakable Bond, maybe? Yep. That's fine with me. He has a counter on it, so we can't use Heartless Act. We'll give our Mole Menace now. And he has to do something good here. That's not what I had in mind. Foxy Lady. Fox Lady. Foxy Lady. I really like that Jimi Hendrix song. Alright, so both of these have menace. All we have to do is kill the Farfinder and this is game. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, good game. Okay, folks, we're into the next game. This is a keep. I really hope we hit a land so we can Great Horn and Zagath Mamba, because we're against lures here, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of juicy targets for our Zagath Mamba. We'll keep this. You could get deadweighted in a lures deck. You definitely want deadweight, but we'll hope it doesn't. Whisper Squad, huh? So we could dead weight this, I guess, and hope he doesn't have another one in his hand, but that just doesn't seem worth it. I think we're going to cycle the Sandworm here. Or maybe we don't. The Great Horn. Secret Art. Okay. He must have another one because the Zagath Mamba is on the field. He knows he could lose his Whisper Squad here, but he's not worried about searching up another one. He'd rather draw a card. So that's the problem with Whisper Squads. If you play too many of them, you don't want to draw more than one of these, right? Or else it's just a dead card. He'll attack probably. No, he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't have another one. All right. Let's do it. We'll get our white source. I'd love Memory Leak. I mean, of all the companion decks, Memory Leak would wreck Lurrus the most. I hope we draw a Memory Leak. He's going to be playing black. Okay, it looks like black-white. Because you need ways to bring Lurrus back. He's just so important to your deck. So you play like Corpse Churn, you play Will of the... Or you play, what's it called? Oh, there goes our dude. Call of the Death Dweller. Things like that to bring him back. He's so ridiculously important for your deck. Alright, mull time. Could die to the trap. We've got a couple ways to kill Lurrus though. Enter. He's coming. Oh, it goes to his hand. Okay. Memory Leak time. Show me that Memory Leak. Do we cycle to try to find Memory Leak? I don't think so. The Sandworm. Exactly. We're not that far away from it. I mean, we've got 2 ways to kill him still. Okay, now we're cycling one of the Sandworms. Well, we've already got one in our graveyard. I hesitate to do this. I think we cycle another one of them. Good, Maul. Ouch, 3 solid playables there. Going with the trap. Maybe make the other one not on tap. Yeah. The thing with Lurrus though is you can only bring back one thing at a time. End turn. We still could be in tough. There's no way to deny him from bringing one thing back. Like, we can't, like, he'll play it. Oh, okay. We can deny him from bringing something back. He's clearly got a way to reanimate him here. Why would you do that when you can't get any value? Okay. Maybe he blocks with Lurrus because he has a way to bring him back. Let's try attacking. No. Alright. Dead weight time. You're dragging me down, Lurrus. Can't have that. One more land. We got Sandworm. I think Fighter 36243653 didn't think very long and hard about his name. Nice. What's in our graveyard? Ooh. I'm not going to attack, but I want him to tap our dude. You could have Swallow Hole, but I want to make sure he doesn't have the mana for Blade Vanish here. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, we need 7. Arr. Do we wait? Or is it better just to have a 5/5? I mean, We could get a Sandworm back and a Great Horn. I think it's better just to play him here. Do it. I mean, okay, that sucks. Like, waiting on the land was just... He would have upgraded the mole a bit, but if we had the land, obviously you want a new team, right? But it just... There it is. It just didn't feel like something we wanted to wait a few turns for here. We have ways to get him back, sort of. I think we still have Corption. And he killed our... What happened to our Boneyard Lurker? Was that a different game? Yeah, I think we still have the Boneyard Lurker too. And the turn. Hello, kitty. Maned Serval. Rarely seen maned Serval. Alright. We can attack here. Just kind of make him think we have something. He takes it. Or is he going to Divine Arrow it? He takes it. Awesome. Alright. I guess he really needs that main serval. Green. Sandworm. Trap? Wow, he's dead next turn then, right? Oh, he's got mutual destruction. This guy with his mutual destruction is getting very annoying. Very, very annoying. Yep. Well, the good news is we have powerful creatures in our deck. He does not. If he can't bring back Loris, I think we might be fine. I'm going to Memory Leak him, and if there's nothing good in his hand, we are going to get Loris out of his graveyard. He gives his cat +1/+1 at lifelink. Okay. This is tough. Those are both decent removal spells. How many cards do we have left here? 13. He's at 7. I think the safer play is just to get Loris. Without Loris, his deck sucks. Get Loris. He's not a noob. Like, his deck is a good Loris deck. But we gotta get Loris out of the party. And we can play around these now. That's what's so good about Memory Leak. Yeah, he says nice. I know what I'm doing, bro. You could have Corpse Churn, you could have Call of the Death Dweller. Those are pretty much the two spells that... We could also be playing Unbreakable Bonds. No, every card. Is it every card? I think it's permanents. You could be playing Unbreakable Bonds. Alright, we just need a creature now. Another cat. These cats could get annoying if we don't draw some creatures here. And the thing is, he could deadweight if it's a small creature, so we need a big creature. Ugh. If we just draw a land the rest of the way, we're not going to get very far, but that seems unlikely. I think I'm actually going to use one of my Blood Girls here. They'll buy some time. Let's go down to a 1-power creature. We've got removal. Let's just kill this thing. It's gonna come back as a cat. Or sorry, human 1/1. Ugh. Well, that's why we did it. We got 4/12 land here. Plus 1, 2, 3. So there's 8 of these are playables. I hesitate, like Corpse Ring could really win us the game here, but we need to draw it so it's safe to mill ourselves. Or maybe he said nice because he didn't have a way to bring Loris back. That seems very unlikely. Oh my, are you kidding me? Okay, there's officially 1 land left in here. If the next one's a land, we're gonna have to use our Blood Curdle. I guess we can use Blood Curdle on that. Oh my god! The only land in our pile! The only land. Okay, but we're not gonna have enough to corpse turn by the time we get there. This is looking really bad. 6, 11, 13, plus 4 in here. Wow, it doesn't, that doesn't, I mean, we totally destroyed this guy. We should not be losing this game. Wow. I think I was too aggressive playing that Throy there. I mean, which one do you even kill here? Because the Coil Bug, I guess we prevent 2 damage with the Coil Bug. Let's kill the Coil Bug. You can just play it again, but we go to 3. If we get Corpse Churn now, oh, he's solid footings. Brings back the Coil Bug. Wow, wow. Well, we're gonna live, but we're only gonna have like 2 turns to kill him here. There was another land in there. Wow. All right, getting us right back. Play him. We need 3 good cards in a row here. A mutator maybe to bring a whole bunch of stuff back might get us there. We need a mutator like top of the deck right now. He's gonna attack with everything. He figures he can Divine Arrow. We really need, we're gonna gain some life when we ram through. We really need this to live. So maybe we just ram through and don't block. Because if we block, no, let's get him to use his Divine Arrow here. Yep. Come on, Great Horn. The Great Horn might kill us, but there's no land left in our deck. I can deadweight it. Oh, that's game. That's game. I didn't think about that part. That's game. Humble Naturalist anyway. Yeah, we just drew too many lines. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, folks, we're 5-2 with our deck. We just lost Luris, which was unfortunate. I really thought we had the game under control. I think I did punt it by not waiting to mutate Netherite, but the game's game, we lost, so on to the next. Blue-red cycling, perhaps. Alright, I'm not interested in ramming through this, and I'm not interested in trading with the Skull Prophet, so let's play the mole. I might have wanted that lands. Do we fill our graveyard a bit here? I don't think so. Attack with a mole. Damage. Play lands. Pass turn. So it looks like red-white cycling with some blue mixed in. Very powerful deck. I'm not optimistic whenever I play this deck. I'm gonna swallow whole our mole. In response, we're gonna ram through this because it's gonna be a 3/3, which is a little big. If he wants to blow us out, he's just gonna have to kill the mole again. So let's ram through. And he takes the trample damage. I forgot about that. Okay, we're getting close to the send. Worm again. Attack. I mean, we need to save removal for the Snare Tacticians and the Prickly Marmosets that are sure to come. Alright, attack. And turn. Pyroceratops. Let's see what we draw here. Alright, perfect. Sandy. I did not see that coming. Another Pyroceratops. So you've got like some kind of blue, red, I don't know what's going on here. I think we offer the trade with this Pyroceratops before it gets too big. That's fine. Resolves. 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 Okay, so we're going to play the Naturalist now. We're going to try to trade up with the Lurking Deadeye on the bigger Pyroceratops. He's got a Rooting Millock now, or a Spelly Wolverine maybe. Plenty of spells in his graveyard. We can deadweight this though, which is nice. Block here. Did I kill this Pyroceratops? Argent. Deadweight. No attacks and turn. So we're going to try to trade here. If he does something in response to pump it up, then we'll Blood Curdle it. Okay, so he's going to kill our dude, but then we're going to Blood Curdle this, so we'll be in decent shape. Rodan, huh? 4/4, flying, first strike, trample. He's going to get a counter with a Blood Curdle. Or sorry, with a Fire Prophecy. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so hopefully he's out of steam here. We need some playables. Solid playables. Well, that's a start. Nice. Alright. Back. We could be holding a counterspell here, but it's not like we can hold this. Nope. Blade banish maybe. Starfinder, I can live with that. Nice. Alright, let's get in there. If he wants to live, he might have to just block the Essence Symbiote here. Yep, he goes to one. Good game. Ah. He still loses. That happens to me. That's happened to me a couple times with this card too. You get it off and it's just not enough to kill your opponent's threat. Okay, folks, we're into the final game. We are 6-2. This is the boss round. Wow, my rank hasn't climbed much. It falls a lot faster than it climbs, I find. Okay, start with the Mamba. Start sales. It's possible he just didn't play his Dranis Stinger, for example. I think we still want to mutate here. Or do we? No, we're gonna cycle the Sandworm. And see if he plays another threat. We can kill. We cycle the Sandworm and then we put the Boy on the ground. We get the Sandworm back, which is what I'm thinking. So even if he doesn't play a threat, we can kill our Mamba. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. So now we probably just hard cast any exile there, which sucks. Let's see what we draw here. Spell Prophet, huh? So I think we just cast the Great Horn here. Next time we can mutate, Skittle lands. We'll be up to the Sandworm the following turn. And we can get our, I think this is a 4/4, I guess. I think if as long as there's no, he doesn't get white and the Snare Tactician doesn't come down, we're in okay shape. We can't block this. We got all the removal. Okay, plan keeps changing. Plan keeps evolving. Now it's Skull Prophet, and hopefully Sandworm next turn if he doesn't kill this. You'd probably rather not be using his removal so early, but he's cycling. He can do whatever he wants. He's just gonna dig here until he finds what he needs. Yep, keep digging. Deals 62 damage to us. He probably found his planes. He gets to deal 6 damage to us. So ridiculous. You can't block this thing. It's first strike. And he still didn't find white. Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully he ran out of cycling. I think he might need a lot of cycling to kill our Sandworm here. But if you get the Snare Tactician, we'd have to kill that. So I think if there's a Marmoset and a Tactician on the field, you always kill the Tactician. I mean, you just can't win with the Tactician on the field. It's a common, kind of busted. I learned that the hard way as I played through the set. Like, there's so many cycling payoffs, but Newer players, if you see a Snare Tactician and you're up against Red White Cycling, you kill it or you die. It's that simple. I mean, he's cycling, cycling, cycling. You know he's got all playables in his hand because he's not playing any lands. And he can just cycle forever, basically. So he can cycle 2 more times here and kill our Sandworm. I think we honestly have to eat it. I mean, Demon Flare, well, he's not playing white. He's playing blue, maybe. Blue-white. We definitely eat it. Alright. Is there anything we want to get? Sandworm. So, the plan here... We might have to blood curdle this stupid Dorat, but we gotta go for it. What can we get back if we just mutate? Not much. I think we're gonna hardcast. We're gonna block the Marmoset and force him to cycle, and then we're gonna kill it and hope we live. Boston, so. Okay, what does he tap down? Anyone. That's smart. We have our Boneyard Lurker Menace. Okay, so now I think we're definitely corpse churning here and seeing what we find. You can't do anything, so let's corpse churn. No throw. We can do it too. Oh yeah. That's how it's played, folks. That is how it's played. It doesn't matter. Okay, so might as well get. Oh, so it's the 10 or less thing. So let's get the Great Horn and the Sandworm, and we'll put the Humble Naturalist in our hand. We'll attack game 5. Yes, alright, we got there. 7 and 2, I'll take it, absolutely. And we'll be finishing at number 60. I was as high as number 4 a couple tournaments ago. Then I fell back a bit, back up to 60. So let's take a look at the deck, and then we'll wrap this up. Hello everybody, so I was really happy with the deck. I think playing the 3 Salmons was absolutely the right decision. The Troy was huge for us. We didn't always draw him, but we got ways to get him into our hand. Milling him, getting him with the Boneyard Lurker, getting him with Corpse Churn. We had really solid removal too. 2 Blood Curdles and a Heartless Act. I mean, if you have 2 Blood Curdles and a Heartless Act, not to mention 2 Ranthers, a Dead Weight, and a Divine Arrow in your deck, you're going to win a lot of games. That's the key, folks. You really got to focus on removal. And but I think we made all the right decisions in terms of the cards that we played. There was certainly a game there against Loris I might have punted by not waiting to mutate and throw it, but aside from that, I think we played pretty well. And I hope you enjoyed the show, and have a good night.